young and foolish. Now I'm older and foolish. When I was young and foolish, in my early 20s, I lived in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I was broke, and so I lived in my parents' condominium, and I was the youngest person in that condominium by about 50 years. And I was big into fitness, so I'd run about anywhere from 8 to 12 miles a day, and then I would jump into the pool and cool off and swim a little bit, and then I'd head back. Well, around the pool that I jumped into was all these retired people. You know, older people, 65, 70, 75, all around the pool. And there'd be like 40, 50, 60 all the time, and I didn't care. I just jumped in the pool, cooled off, and went back home. And I always said to myself, you know what, when I retire, I'm going to start to live. I'm going to travel. I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm going to be happy, not a care in the world. That's the ticket. You're going to work hard so you can retire. And then I started to, hang out at the pool a little bit more. But it was very interesting that I noticed that every time I listened to any conversation of anyone around that pool, it was always some kind of problem. The health isn't good, or my son-in-law is no good, or my grandkid, hurt himself, or it was problem, complaint, issues, problem. I went, these people aren't happy at all. And then from a magical spiritual moment, download or something, it dawned on me. I said, when I listened to them talk, it was always about their past, and it sounded like they weren't that happy in their past. And it just dawned on me that how could they possibly be happy now if they're so practiced at the thing called misery before? So you cannot be practiced, and you see, whatever you practice makes what? Permanent, right? Whatever you practice, you're going to get good at. If you practice complaining and being miserable and bitching all the time, you practice that, you're proficient at that. And what do you think? One day, you get the gold watch and you retire and you go into your condo, all of a sudden, you go from being miserable and bitchy for 40 years to, oh my God, I'm a happy guy. That's going to be for exactly 16 minutes while the rest of you catches up subconsciously, and then you'll be miserable again. So, practicing happiness now is the only possible way to do it if you want to be happy in the future, because you're a creature of habit. And if you want to be happy in the future, you better start practicing happiness now. Whatever you practice now, you will be in the future. And I don't care how much money you have or don't have, where your kids are at, all those are outside influences that have nothing to do with your happiness.